Hello everyone, MikeMoneyGMR here, and I'm here with some Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I don't remember exactly where we were last time, so I started down here. Real quick, something I didn't go over last time. If you see that switch down there, you can actually hit that, and it'll reset this pillar for you, so that if you mess up, you can do it again. Now, there's only one reason why you'd have to do that, and don't worry, I will make sure I don't make that mistake, even though I wouldn't be surprised if I do make the mistake. Remember, my memory sucks when it comes to like returning to a game, so there might be me kind of wandering around a little bit here. Don't worry, I will figure it out eventually. I think what we need to do is we need to head over here, go up this staircase here. I don't know why I'm running around as a Goron, I'm just kind of doing it for fun. Because there's really no reason for you to be playing as the Goron in this area. And I've kind of figured out something kind of interesting. The way the GameCube controller is, you know how I was always saying, like, I always say, oh, this thing is like way too sensitive for its own good. I was actually right. I was kind of messing with it off screen, you know, just to test my theory. And sure enough, whenever I run around in the game, I can actually tell from just like you know, I'm barely moving it here, you know, and he'll walk, right? But if I like hold it like, you know, full on, or like when I'm trying to roll around, you know, and all that, he'll start trying to power up. Even, I mean, I know it's mainly because I'm on ice and it makes it a lot easier for you to power up on ice, but I've noticed that even on non-ice surfaces, I find myself having trouble. Oh, well, of course I'm gonna have trouble with that because I'm using the control stick to look up instead of using a different button. But anyway, from all my experiments, that's what it is, experiments with it, I found myself having trouble. So, I'm not crazy when I say that it's the GameCube controller's fault that I have such wonky controls. It could be that I have a GameCube controller that's trying to die on me. I don't know. It could be that. That would suck though, because this thing has been I've had it for such a long time. Now, you can shoot this. It may not look like it really does something that much, but you can actually get over there now. It's just kind of fun to do. I was hoping that there was a way to get across this easier, because I know I'm going to mess this up. But there's magic refills here, because they know that you're not going to bring the magic potions in here. I find that kind of interesting. You know, viewers, I'm sorry for changing the subject, but you know what I can't help but notice? In this game, it seems to me that in the Zelda series, whenever it comes to, oh, you're gonna need the magic potion in this to get around, they always disprove that by giving you, you know, a bunch of magic refills. You know, it's kind of funny and ironic. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna need the magic refill potion in here, and then you get through the dungeon with like just a smidgen of magic left, you know, and you're like, well, I guess they were right, but at the same time I made it all the way through. And so it's just kind of funny thing like that I've noticed, and I've always found hilarious from whenever I play these games. I think we need to go up here to get to the next punchable surface. And I'm trying to go by the memory of what I've seen in Let's Plays, and also what I've experienced myself when I went through this. Because what we need to do is we need to make sure that we don't punch all of them, you know? Because, believe it or not, if you punch all the things down, you won't be able to reach a certain thing. But, we can't get across. Well, actually, we can. We can just jump down as long as we're careful. Climb up here. Because, see, what we want to do is we want to try to get into there. And I think there's a treasure chest in there, not a bubble this time. And there's a fairy in there, but you can only get to it if you get up to the next level here. And only remove a certain amount of the ice crystals. I mean, you can do it. Okay, you can only remove one from here anyway. Hold on a sec. So that's gonna make it go down once. If it goes down once, let's see. What's that do for me? Okay, now it's just one above the one thing. So yeah, we do want to go ahead and knock the other one down. Fun fact though, when I first did this dungeon, I found this really hard to do, you know? Oh god. Okay, change to the Deku Scrub to do a little cheat teleporting. Oh my god, lava, it burns! But I'm alive. Anyway. Yeah, I know that's very cheap, but it's really the best way to do this. I didn't know this the first time I played this game. Okay. And I would always have to, like, you know, climb my way back up, and it would piss me off. I'd be just like, oh, you dirty bitch, you know? It was always super priceless. Anyway, now that's at the level we want it to be, we can actually go back and walk across it, or we can go through this locked door. I don't remember what's through that locked door though. Let's take a look at the map real quick. It's a big room. That could be anything. What the hell? Let's check it out. Now these guys, as you notice, they throw boulders at you, but if you use the Goron here, you can make short work of him because his shield, which is like him just crouching on the ground and just exposing his like rock hard back, is like super effective at blocking the boulders. I mean, Link's or Mike's in this case, hero shield will also do the same thing, but it's just really more satisfying to use your Goron form. Anyway, take out your bow here, knock back an arrow, shoot him there. I don't know if I heard it. See, I'm just trying to do it without the lens of truth here. Damn, I'm gonna have to get it out. We'll put it on the bottom one since I've never done that before. Ah, see, I wasn't even shooting the right spot. Okay. And I'm sorry I've never done this, but you can actually continue looking at the fairy in the, you know, first-person shooter with the, you know, bow here, and it looks really neat, but I usually don't do it. Anyway, over here, I don't know where this leads. Let's open it up real quick. We got plenty of time, so don't worry, that's about to come the second day. That won't hurt anything at all. In this room, we got some more dino foals. 2 of them to be exact. Ah. Ooh, I almost got too close there. You can fight these guys with the Goron. I don't think it's too effective. Ouch. I mean, you won't catch fire like that whenever they, you know, shoot fire at you. But you also do double damage to them, which can be really good. Oh yeah, I think each of them drop a fairy too. So you want to make sure you kill them. And if I haven't mentioned it, I have never gotten all the fairies in this area. And you get a really good gift if you do, so I would make it top priority to try to do it. And you're probably asking yourself now, you're probably like, but Mike, you just said you don't know, you've never gotten it before. How the hell do you know what you get? Well, viewers, that's a pretty obvious answer. I screwed up. See, you want to try to get over there. I think there's... Oh, yes, shut up. I know game. Here, that is Dark Cloud. I think if you get over there, there's something we need. I think it might be the, because we don't have the boss key yet, do we? Yes, we don't. I think it's actually over there. You can actually break the game and get over there once you get up there, because I think there's a Deku Fly that lets you fly over there. So you don't have to worry about that. We don't need to be out here. Oh yeah, and these guys will return. Just run from them this time. You don't have to kill them again. And as always, I'm not using a guide, so... Like I said before, if I use a guide, it's only going to be for finding the stray fairies. I won't use it for the sake of beating the dungeon, because I kind of know my way around the dungeon. And yes, there is one in this room somewhere. I know that for a fact. That's where I showed it before. I will admit, how I know where it is from Nintendo Capri Sun. He was the one that showed me that you have to use... There's two ways to do it. You can do it by using the Goron form and getting lucky to get into it. Or you can do it by trying to jump to it as Link. But it's not as likely that you're going to land in it. I'm trying to remember where it is. There it is. Okay. So what you gotta do is you gotta make sure you have full magic. I think you have to get to full power before landing off this rock. And okay. Aim right there. That should do it. Oh, nope. If you stay in a ball, you won't get hurt. But to get back up there, just change back into the Deku and catch on fire. Don't worry, this doesn't hurt you, by the way. And I mean that for real this time, unlike when I was saying, you know, the Deku challenge thing. Crap, here we go again. That does hurt you, though. I need to stop doing that. Alright, anyway. I think there might be some, Oh, well, I was supposed to say, I think there's some means to heal ourselves around here, but apparently not. Yeah, the problem I always had is I would always try to, you know. Anyway, that's not important. I strongly believe that you can get it just by jumping to it. Let's see, no, it's right on this side. I'm gonna try it. I really don't know if you can, but I'm just trying it for fun. Okay, so it's right there. Let's do a run and leap. Hug the wall. There you go. Yeah, Nintendo Capri Sun did it with the Goron max on, and I was like, how in the hell? You can do it, it's just really, really difficult. I don't know if this has any real use, or if it would be better to, you know, warp yourself back up there. Because, see, the problem I always had with this, and I know I'm ranting a lot today, but the problem I always had is getting back up. And, Let's see, where's the nearest lava pit? So I wouldn't want to, you know, not fall in a lava pit, because then you get hurt. Oh, that's fine. Let's catch fire. There we go. Now, how many are we missing? We're missing 3. Huh. Well, tell you what, viewers. Since it doesn't take that long, let's beat the dungeon first. Then we'll worry about finding those stray fairies. And don't worry, you won't lose your stray fairies, you know, from leaving the dungeon. Or unless I would have lost him, you know. Also, this is going to be kind of tricky. There you go. Now... Oh, yeah. This room. That's right. Maybe that's right. Not gonna say anything. I'm really not. Get your ass back up there. There we go. I didn't mean that. I was gonna curse the game. Anyway. Let go. Turn to a Deku. Now this is kind of silly to have to do this. Because the problem is, after you do this, you have to work your way back up, which luckily doesn't take too long. Luckily you take no falling damage when you do that. Anyway, come over here, you can break these, and there's refills over here. Now, what's going to happen is, once you go through this door, I think you have another mini-boss fight. And I think it's another one of those whiz rope guys. Now, there's 2 ways to do this. You can use fire arrows, or you can use the Goron mask. Now, I'm just going to tell you real quick what I do. I always use the fire arrows. Other people like to use the Goron mask just because it adds a little extra challenge to it. Especially if this is where I think it's going. Anyway, just in case it is, I'm going to equip my fire arrows and go on through. And yes, it is. Now, I'm going to pause it once he, you know, does his little dance thing, because I want to explain something to you. Now, when you look around this room, I know you can't do that now, but if you look around the room, you saw that there was 2 raised platforms. Now, what happens is, he will go all around the room, you know, that's what he's supposed to do, it's in his programming. But if he goes on the raised platform and you're trying to use the Goron, you won't be able to hit him. And even though the Goron punches do about the same amount of damage as a Deku Stick would do, I think it might be a little bit more actually, I don't know exactly. Even though that's the case, the fire arrows do a similar amount of damage too. But you have to waste one of your precious resources, magic, you know, up there in the upper left. So it's like, you have to make a decision. Do you want to try and give yourself gamer points by using the Goron suit and risking health, or do you want to use the fire arrows, which are a lot faster, and not waste any health? You know, anyway. Basically what's going to happen is you're going to pop out, shoot him, and he'll like jump up in the air, and that's how you prove that you hit him. There he is up there. Oh. See, that's the reason why you don't want to do the Goron, because he'll be shooting a lot of ice at you. Nice. Now, of course, this is where it gets even harder. Because since he has a whole lot of other places where he's going to appear, you don't have a lot of time to aim, you know? Most of the time, though, whenever he's doing this, he likes to appear on the upper platforms, I've noticed. Oh, God. And I think he's dead, yep. So I'll tell you how many arrows that took because I wasn't keeping count because I like to concentrate on my fight. But I think it takes, I want to say 4. But that's probably not right, so I'm not going to even try to guess anymore. Anyway, come over here, you got a little bit of refills, you got some arrows. And that's it, really. It's supposed to have potion refills, I thought, but I guess not. Anyway, in here is our handy-dandy boss key. Anyway, how are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing perfect on time. Okay, so you got the boss key. Now you know. Now you can enter the chamber where the boss lurks. Okay, so that's all well and good, but the problem is you can't use the little shortcut that I showed you before to get there. You have to work your way back. Now, the easiest way to do that is to jump on the little circle thing here, but be careful when you do, because if you aren't careful, you might roll off the edge. So I just let myself, you know, hit the ground, because it's better for you that way. And these will have refills for you anyway, so it's no big deal. Now, if you thought the boss of the last dungeon was difficult, this one's a joke. I mean, he has some things about him that are kind of tough, but for the most part, he's like the easiest boss in the game, in my opinion. So, of course, now that I've said that, I'm probably going to fail a lot, but let's just show the intro to him, and then I'm going to stop the video and dedicate the next episode to him, because I mean, it's not going to be the entire episode, but I just want to make sure, you know. Anyway, you come up to him, and you notice that he's not really doing anything. He doesn't seem to be moving. He seems to be frozen solid. You can't really move from this part of the room, though. You like hit this wall and it doesn't do anything, you know. You see these green jars on the ground. And you're like, what's this? You open it up. It has a magic refill in it. And you're like, oh, well, magic refill. Okay, that's wonderful. And inside these jars over here are arrows. And so that's supposed to give you an idea. Oh, I'm supposed to shoot this. Okay. But anyway, we're going to do that in the next episode. And so what my plan is now is in the next episode, I'm going to fight the boss. And then we're going to go back and try and find the rest of the stray fairies. And so between now and then, I'm going to pull up a guide and make sure where they are. Okay? So, till then, everyone. Bye.